The film was described to me when I was sent the script as the first act is like a romantic movie, the second act is like a survivalist movie, and the third act is like a cross between Night of the Hunter and The Hitcher. So I thought, well, that's kind of interesting to try and pull off. It stars Julianne Hough. It's this amazing story of a woman who's on her way to marry her fiancé, and we get the sense she doesn't really, everything's not right. And she comes across very sort of physically demanding and physically dangerous situations and people in the desert, and by overcoming those ordeals she sort of becomes a more complete woman and is able to be independent and make the right decisions about her life. But she goes through incredible hardships. Her training as a ballet dancer was really important because she's in upside down and has to eat rats and, you know, swim out of a trap car in freezing water, and all of which she did herself.
So did you actually get her to eat rats? Did you convince her to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I normally think that you can't, as a director, ask an actor or an actress to do something unless you do it yourself. I didn't quite go that far myself, but what I did do was I had the rats all over me, because first of all the rats, because I thought at least, you know, she's got to see that I'm going halfway there. But she, you know, she did amazing things, and she's great in the movie.
It sounds like great fun. What does it mean to you to have the film screening at FrightFest and for you to be here?
It's great to be here. It's great. I mean, I think that for every director, the festival audience and the festival environment is really the most satisfying element of a film when it's released, because you get interaction, you can talk to people afterwards, there's Q&As, you introduce the film. Otherwise, you know, it can feel like you're making a film and the audience is sort of separated from you, or you're in a vacuum. So I think it's essential, and I think that I think I speak for every director that it's incredibly kind of exciting and stimulating to be at a festival.
Are you hanging around to see anybody else's films?
Well, you know, I would love to see some other films, but it's like a jigsaw puzzle looking at the schedule, because I've got a Curvis screening 3 times, and I've got to be there for the introduction and for the Q&A, and everything seems to start like 10 minutes after or before, so I'm still working on my little jigsaw puzzle, and hopefully I'll
Busy day ahead.
Busy day ahead, yeah.